Casanova's in a unique position where he's high enough to know intricate details of the organization's inner workings, but he's also low enough where the feds don't necessarily care about him. This is where Tekashi found himself when he was hit with the gang charges. He was high enough where he knew everything, right? Because of his money and his status, right? Even though he wasn't like a verified blood, he was running around with the top guys. I showed you guys in the Billy music video. He's there with Mel Murda and Billy Seiko, all these other guys that are shoddy. These guys are higher ups in the blood organization. So because of his status and fame with the money, he was involved and knew these guys. So he was party to incriminating information. So he was able to cooperate with the government because he was in that sweet spot where he's in the middle. He has people above him that he could tell on, and then he has people below him that he could tell on, like Kuda B, who he paid $10,000 for him to go shoot at Chief Keef, right? So that's one thing. Now with Casanova, the difference with Casanova is Casanova's actually a member of the gang. He's not like, just a rapper. He's actually in there. He's done work, whatever. They respect him, and he has some rank. So he's in the middle where he's underneath these other guys, right? Like Erskine or whatever, these other guys I showed you in the indictment. But he's also close enough to Dick Wolf to know the inner workings, and he's paying him money, and he has a bunch of people below him that are with him at all times, like this JC guy who got in the shooting, right? So he's smack dab in the middle. So he's in a position where he could cooperate and give information. Because obviously the Untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation is huge. They have sets all over the country. So he would be able to cooperate and help. And he'd be able to put a stronger case against Dick Wolf and help himself. Here's the thing, though. Knowing Casanova, he ain't gonna tell. He ain't gonna tell. He's gonna keep it solid. He ain't gonna tell. He's gonna do the time. I personally don't think he's gonna tell. So, and that's the only way that I foresee he's gonna get significant amount of time taken off, because he's in that position where he's in a perfect position to cooperate with the government, but I don't think he's gonna do it. I just don't think he's gonna do it. So what I foresee with these charges, they're going to get him on the racketeering for sure. They're going to get him on the drug trafficking for sure. Bro, he's going to do at least the mandatory minimum is going to be between 15 to 20. He might do more because of the counts and then his criminal history. Remember, guys, the other thing that scares me about this is that he's going to be considered a career criminal. Okay? He's going to fall. He's done enough time with the state where they're going to, when they go to sentence him, his 2 burglaries and the amount of time he spent in prison, they're going to consider him a career criminal when it comes to sentencing. So they'll be able to enhance it even more. So he's going to get slapped with the RICO charges, and he's going to get slapped with his criminal history. So he's going to get a lot of points on that. Then he's going to get slapped again with the career criminal addition. That's why I'm so concerned. But he can get himself out of this because of where he is. But he's going to have to, if he were to cooperate, he would probably have to go into witness protection. 100%. You know what I'm saying? He would have to go into witness protection, but he ain't going to tell. I know he's not. He's solid. He's done prison time. He's not scared to go in jail. Guys, when he was in jail, he was beating people up and all that shit. He was running the jails. He kept A$AP Rocky from getting fucked up a few times. So he's not scared of prison. Obviously, he did all his time state. Feds is a different story, but it doesn't matter. And he's a member of the Bloods, which, the prison system is run by the Bloods anyway. A lot of federal prisons are run by Bloods. So he's going to be good in there, and he has money. So he's going to be able to, have money in his commissary, everything else like that. But he has a daughter, man. He has a family. So, that's got to be weighing down on him a lot. But the feds, I know some people are saying like, nah, they don't really got a case against him. It's weak, blah, blah, blah. But they got a case against him because the charges that they're coming at him for are extremely broad, specifically for these types of crimes. So he's going to do a lot of time. They might not get him on the 924C, which is the felon in possession, the possession of a firearm while committing a drug trafficking offense, but they're going to get him on the racketeering 100%. And that's honestly one of the worst ones to get hit on, because he's already established through his music, his text messages, his conversations, setting up meetings, all that other stuff, that he is an active member of the gang. So anyway, that's my prediction. Let's hit some of these questions here. So guys, if you guys got questions, go ahead and hit me with them. Hit that goddamn like button, because ain't nobody going to give y'all a breakdown that in-depth of racketeering on the internet. That's a fact. Nobody. I see there's a lot of YouTube channels out there, that are, it's lawyers reacting and everything, which is fantastic. Go subscribe to my man, Criminal Lawyer Reacts, Bruce Rivers. Fantastic, great guy. We might do a collab in the future. But as far as like a Fed breaking it down from the investigator's perspective for y'all, no one else on the internet is doing this.